Hey everyone, finish watching the next Saban's Masked Rider episode, Pet Nappers. Dex and his newly adopted father, Hal, have developed an alien detection alarm. It goes off, and Dex thinks Ferbus was responsible, but it was actually a spy of Count Dragon's. Dragon's minion Gork gives him the idea to kidnap Ferbus to lure out Dex. Nefaria, another minion, enlists the help of two thieves to kidnap Ferbus. The next day, Dex goes to school, but forgets to feed Ferbus. Ferbus finds a cake in the kitchen and helps himself. The thieves enter the Stewart house. Ferbus manages to outsmart them with booby traps, and then pushes the cake on them, and then freezes them with a rubber cement gun. Dragon, meanwhile, orders Nefaria and Gork to take a new monster to Earth, Mandible. Nefaria nabs Ferbus herself. Dex, Molly, and Albie return home and find the thieves stuck in place. Nefaria left a ransom note for Ferbus. Dex drives Magno to his location. He rescues Ferbus and battles Mandible. Combat Chopper joins the fight and Dex defeats the monster. Back at the Stewart house, the police are taking care of the thieves. He overhears one of them say they were attacked by a mean hamster. Dex decides it's time to properly introduce Ferbus. Hal allows Ferbus to stay, grateful that he defended their home. This episode is pretty good. Its plot is scatterbrained at times, but mostly comes together in the end. The Commandoid spy isn't really necessary. Dragon was shown to be capable of spying before without them. It just adds to the stuff happening. Nefaria getting the help of human thieves was a clever way around the alien detection alarm, but then she just goes in anyway and doesn't appear to care if she sets off the alarm. Dex deals with some silliness at school. It's not too over the top. He gives a science report on how humans evolved from insects, not realizing Edenites, his people, don't share the same evolutionary path as Earth. Gork is fleshed out a teensy bit. He's hyper and likes to speak in rhyme. Nefaria is a pretty basic henchman, not much going on with her. She's a capable villain, just not very interesting. One of the things I noticed with this episode is how cluttered it is. There is so much going on. There's the alien detection alarm. There's Ferbus being left at home and Dex forgot to feed him. That doesn't really go anywhere. When Ferbus sees the cake, I thought, oh, he's going to eat the whole cake and that's going to be a conflict. But no, he takes one dollop of it and then the rest of it is left there so that he can dump it on the thieves later. And then there's the whole thing with Nefaria getting into the house and not setting off the alarm. And then there's this whole other thing where Dex is at school, and aside from him giving a science report on people evolving from insects like his people, there's also this whole thing with the guidance counselor or principal, I don't remember which it was, trying to psychoanalyze Dex because he thinks there's something weird with him. So I'm wondering if maybe this was originally intended to be the pilot of the show. After they decided to cut ties with Power Rangers, maybe they decided to reshoot or make a completely different two-part pilot. Was this that condensed into one? This episode definitely does feel like the type of thing where it was originally a way bigger story, but then cut down a lot with a bunch of weird little elements still present. Home Alone was a big influence on Ferbus's plot. Ferbus even mimics Kevin's fist pump. Not a whole lot to go too deep into with it, but yeah, that's it for this one. Hope you enjoyed it. See ya.